Hi everybody, welcome to Take 10. I'm Bruce Vonder Haar. This is a show in partnership with the Joplin Globe and Joplin Schools. Today we're going to talk a little high school baseball with Joplin High baseball coach Kirk Harryman. Coach, thanks for being on the show. Let's talk about the baseball season. Baseball practice starts here in just a couple days for you guys. I know it'll be a busy time for you. Let's talk about the team in general this year. I know you lost some good players from last year. We'll get into that here in a second. But just overall, what do you think about this team coming up this spring?
You know, I really like, what we got coming back. Our senior class, several of them have been starting since they're sophomores, and this will be their third year of varsity experience. And, we've had a good core of guys working in the off season and the preseason, and, we're just anxious to get going. And, 3 weeks from Tuesday, we get to play somebody else. So we're real excited.
Explain what happens in the preseason you talked about, because you can't start practice until March 2nd, but in the preseason, how does that work?
You know, we have several open fields and open gyms. We tried to hit the weight room real hard, and the one thing we really want to emphasize this off-season and preseason was our arm strength. We didn't think we had guys that threw the ball probably as well as they should, so we got on a throwing program that we did Monday through Thursdays after school, and then when we were done with it, we went to the weight room. And these last couple of weeks when the weather's gotten nice, we've had some more open fields after throwing program. We've had some guys stay and take some ground balls and hit a little bit in the cages. But, it's probably the most well-attended one we've had since I've been here. So we're real excited about it.
That's good, too. I know last year you were disappointed with the way the season went overall, under 500 for the first time in a long time. Talk about how this year's team maybe learned from that or kind of is going to feed off that a little bit.
You hate losing, and we don't enjoy it, and it's tough to do, and you just don't want to get into a rut where players are okay with losing, and we tried to emphasize that in the off season. It's not okay, and we don't expect it, and we have higher expectations than that, and we want to get back on the winning side. We want to compete for the Ozark Conference title, and we need to get back to winning districts and getting back in the playoffs, and that's what is expected out of Joplin baseball, and we're going to work hard to get there. And, I really think kids have responded real well. When
you look at your team, just kind of looking at from a large picture, your pitching should be pretty good this year. Just at the top there, when you look at pitching, you look at Barrett Norfleece, John McDermott, two guys that are going to be big in your rotation this year.
They were our number ones and twos last year, and did a real good job. Several tough luck losses for both of them because we scuffled on offense last year, and and then when we did hit the ball a little bit and got some decent pitching, we had a tendency to kick it around a little bit. So it's one of those things where it seemed like when it rained, it poured, and we put those thoughts out of our head. But, Barrett and John, if they continued, and I think they've improved some, and when they go out to the mound, they're going to give us a chance to win. And the thing I like a lot is we got to throw a lot of sophomores, got some innings last year. We got Tyler Allen, who's a senior, who got a lot of innings last year. And so we got we got Tyler Allen as a senior, and then we got 4 junior pitchers, Gary Montgomery, a left-handed junior, his brother Kyle Montgomery, right-handed junior, and then Jake Brummer and Bryce Payton are going to be some guys that going to get a bulk of work, but they worked hard and they got a lot of innings in the summer. So we're looking forward because depth was something we didn't really have a whole lot of on the mound last year, and I think we fixed that problem hopefully.
Getting back just a second to Barrett and John, two left-handers who have signed college letters of intent to play JUCO baseball for next year. So two guys kind of get the signing out of the way. They don't have to worry about their colleges, and just talk about their futures going to play JUCO baseball.
Well, I think both of them have tremendous upside at the next level. They're both left-handed. I think they like Barrett better in the outfield and hitting the ball, and at Cali County and Johnson County. I know they love John because John's got the body where he can throw harder. He's big, and he's left-handed. And the one thing John's got stuff that his off-speed pitches he can improve on, and John's got a bright future pitching as long as he continues to work. So I think they're both excited about having signed and looking forward to getting to the next level, but at the same time they're ready to have a strong senior season and try to get us back to where we need to be.
Those guys will also be a big part of your offense. The middle of your lineup should be pretty good too. Obviously you miss Shane Hoke, you're going to miss that big bat. Shane's now playing for Missouri Southern, but I know a guy you're really excited about is Dane Kolkmeyer. Had a great season last year offensively. He'll start at shortstop for you. So Dane coming back is going to be a big plus.
Oh, he is big. He led off for us last year. It was over 400. I want to say about 415 on the season he finished. had on his double digits on doubles, was 17 of 17 stealing bases. Anytime you got to lead off a guy like that, you're going to give yourself a chance to score some runs because he's going to be on base a lot. Unfortunately last year, one of the things we struggled in was getting big hits with guys in scoring positions. So, we improved that part of our game. But Dane's definitely going to set the table. We expect him to be improved defensively, kind of shore up our defense on the infield. So, he's a very good high school baseball player, and he has a bright future in front of him wherever he decides to go.
Yeah, he'll sign eventually with some college to play baseball as well. And of course, Dan was an all-state football player too. You're playing in the Ozark Conference, and we can even expand and talk about Southwest Missouri baseball in general is strong. Talk about baseball not only in the Ozark Conference, but just in this area. It seems to be really strong.
Well, I think the baseball in this area, since I've been head coach, has improved overall, just in our general area. Plus, the Ozark Conference has improved. It was when we first started, you talked about Ozark Conference, you talked about Joplin, and then one of the Springfield schools, normally Hillcrest. Then we added Lebanon, who has a real strong conference or a real strong baseball tradition. And then we added Camdenton, who has great athletes, Waynesville, who's always athletic, Rolla, who this year is a preseason number 4 in the state of Missouri because they got 2 big pitchers back. So, our conference is as strong as it's ever been. It's as tough as it ever has been to win, and we're looking forward to going out and competing on a day in, day out basis.
A new district as well. I talk about, Webb City's in there, Willard, Carthage, Hillcrest. It's going to be a chance for you to get some new teams, I guess, and once the playoffs get here.
Well, it's we've been used to, our district's been the same for almost 8 or 9 years now, and we're used to playing the same people, and we played them in regular season. Most of them was in our conference. So, we're real excited, about this opportunity. It's a lot more local, a little less travel, except this year districts are at Willard. But,
right.
We're looking forward to it, and our motto, whatever I coach, honestly, we'll play whoever, just show up and get off the bus, and we'll have at them and see what happens. So, we're looking forward to the challenge.
Once you start practice, you don't have a lot of time to get ready, obviously.
No.
So what are you going to what do you focus on in that short of a time?
Well, we've been real fortunate with a lot of our pitchers being in the throwing program. I think our arms are way ahead of what they've been in the past. We're going to be able to get on them pretty quick and be able to start throwing to some hitters. And the biggest thing we're going to emphasize in practice, we're going to try to make our practice a little more up-tempo, and we're going to compete in everything we do. Whether it's be scrimmages or small scrimmages, breaking scrimmage down to 1-inning games or execution type stuff, we're going to try to get the kids in as many game-type situations where they have to execute, whether it be on offense, defense, or on the mound. And that's our ultimate goal, is to be able to put the best product out there on the field that can compete and give us a chance to win. And like I say, March 24th when we play Willard, hopefully we're not playing our best baseball. It's we want to be playing our best baseball around the second week of May when playoffs start. So that's our ultimate goal, is to get better each and every day, compete, play hard, and get after people.
Okay, sounds good. We definitely wish you all the best of luck this spring, and I know it starts soon, so have fun. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
All right, Kirk Harryman, head baseball coach at Joplin High School. You're watching Take 10, again, a partnership between Joplin Schools, Jet 14, and the Joplin Globe. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you again next time.